Hello and welcome to the show. We are here for today's FailRace versus the community at Blizzard Mountain. That is a big flash of fire going on from someone. I'm not quite sure who it is or where it's coming from. Who was spitting fire and ruining my opening shot? I don't know. I think it was one of the trucks down here. Do these have a side exit exhaust? Yes, they do. Anyway, being distracted, we are racing the classic Ford F100 trophy truck. It looks like a lot of fun to drive. We have had these slightly modified. We've made them all-wheel drive. Reason being, as a rear-wheel drive truck, they struggle so much for traction that they're kind of not as exciting to race. So I'm hoping by putting them as... Oh, it's all of a sudden got snowy. Of course, we start filming, it is dark, and now we've lost all of the visibility completely. Yeah, we're going to go racing with these and see how things go. I apologise, my truck is, I think it is this one here in the middle. I've had so many internet issues today. I'm amazed I've actually got connected in time to film this, so I didn't get a chance to paint my truck, so I'm just running the standard livery at the moment. We shall go and start. We're starting with the Mountain Rush Descent. Don't think I've driven this circuit before, don't really know too much about it. We're just kind of going to go and see what happens. Hopefully things will be good. We're not going to start with a blizzard though in the first race. I would like to begin at least being able to see where on earth I'm going. Alright, here we are, most of the way to the top of the mountain, going to start in the middle of the field. Now, one of the trucks, for whatever reason, has got slightly bugged out in all of this and isn't showing as being an S1 class. It should be, just for whatever reason the online is showing it as wonky, so ignore that for the moment. Hopefully we can have a good clean race. I can get a good start here, and we're already possibly going to make up a position. Oh, there's ice on the inside of that corner. Didn't realise there was going to be ice there. That's quite nasty, but we are around it. Oh, we're getting a little bit pushed. Visibility is okay in these trucks. Not the most amazing, though. It is still there's a very sideways truck ahead of me. I'm getting the hurry up from behind now. I want to take my time and pick my moment, but everyone behind is getting a little bit on the impatient side. Oh, I think there's a bit more ice through there. I want to try and find a way past, but going around the outside is going to be very, very tricky. Someone has used... Oh, we got 3 wide in trophy trucks. It's not going to end prettily for anybody. Somehow, we're in one piece, although I have lost a position in all of that. I don't quite know what the brakes are like. Apparently, everyone is having that issue. Quite a lot of running wide there. Have we made up? Nope, he's still on the outside of me. We're going to make it 3 wide again. Yep, this can only end spectacularly well. In all of this. Oh, that's a bit tighter corner than anyone was expecting. We've all, apart from the black truck who's now remade 2 positions, all ended up in the fence around there. These things all-wheel drive are quite good fun. Also, having more than 3 gears is quite nice as well, because there's just the 3 gears. They're so limited in terms of top speed. Great for little stadiums, but when you're racing out here, yeah, 3-speed is not particularly... when you've got 850 horsepower as well, 3-speed is not particularly helpful. I'm just having a real tough time. We're going to go for a little bit of a lean, finding a way past. I just can't get an overtake. I'm quick, but I can't get an overtake done, and I've got to be careful I don't start getting passed by more cars from behind. We're 80% through this race already. This race has flown by. Oh, there's some tarmac. There is some non-snowy stuff on the go here. How much speed can we take? Oh, there's a bouncing truck on the outside. That's the mistake I needed to move me up a position on the final corner as well. I got the overtake eventually, the all-important overtake. 5th place. Could have been better. Look at how close that was. 1st, 2nd, 3rd. 4th is less than half a second behind than me. That was a bit of a shorter run than I was actually expecting. But quite a spectacular opening race. Oh, and I got an achievable, even better. For our 2nd race, we are going to tackle a cross-country event. This is going to take us around the ice lake. Because what could possibly go wrong with very, very powerful trophy trucks on an icy lake? And I'm at the back of the field. So we get to watch the mayhem unfold in front of us and hopefully pick our way through. Sounds like a fairly solid plan if you ask me. I don't think I've actually driven this circuit particularly. I might have done an event for it in the sort of single-player part of the Blizzard Mountain, but I don't particularly remember this layout, so this is a new experience for me. Don't crash into the house. I'll try and not push the Red Bull truck into that. Oh, there's a little bit of ice there for us to be skidding along. Oh, we're miles and miles away from that checkpoint. I guess if we kind of go through that. Oh, I've overcooked it. That is one of the issues that I have found, more so with this expansion than any of the other ones and any of the other tracks that we've driven around, because there is just a lot of snow and it's very difficult at times to see where the path is essentially. It is very, very easy to miss checkpoints. Like, really very easy to miss checkpoints. Because if the trucks up ahead are battling, they've knocked over the flagpoles, they're kicking up snow, and you're alongside somebody, it's just pure guesswork. That's all it is. It is complete and utter guesswork as to where on earth you are going, and at times like that, it didn't go my way. And we've ended up, yeah, with a missed checkpoint and now next to no real race going on. Looks like there's a lot of fun going on at the front of the field. Unfortunately, we are a long way away from that. 8th place has gone very sideways. Another truck has missed a checkpoint. I'm taking a much calmer, much tighter line through there, and that has worked out pretty well. It's kind of a shame that there's not more made of the ice lake. Like, it would be great if there was like a little course perhaps laid out. I don't know, it's fun enough having an area to drive across and so on, but if you had like a little course made up for proper full-on ice racing, I feel like that would be a really cool thing, and a slight missed opportunity, perhaps, with this. There's another truck missed the checkpoint as well. I think that might be a common theme for this event. Well, considering I'm up now into 6th, and I can see 4th. Oh, please tell me I got that one. That was a bit close. I was kind of bouncing and throwing a truck around. We did clip it, thankfully. Oh, there's a building that well, to be fair, if we hit it, I think we'd move the building rather than stop us. However, with Forza physics, it is not a good idea to have an argument with a building. I'm not sure if 3rd is the right gear to be in at all here. Don't know where we want it in 2nd. No, 2nd's not working either for me down here. Truck up ahead, I think, got a bit of an awkward bounce on the landing. I'm not very quick through that section. I seem to be struggling, although I have done better down the hill. Oh, bumps are nasty. Fly through the air, trophy trucks. Now, we learnt last time that it is much better to take that tighter line. Yeah, you see the pink truck was very, very quick on the way in, but I will be quicker on the way out and will regain that position. The others, trees just fell apart on me as I drove past. It wasn't even my fault that they fell over. Yes, you take out the lamppost. Oh, I got carried away too much speed into there, taking a wonky line. That's not good. Oh, this has not gone particularly to plan. I'm not fantastic at cross-country events, I will be honest, and this one has gone very, very quickly downhill for me. Sudden bump there catches you out, no end. That's terrible. Guys at the front are having some fun, I think. There's a lot of gaps going on. We've probably got the closest battle up ahead, and unfortunately my stupid mistake into turn 2 or wherever it was has cost me a real chance of being fully involved. Although if they can fight amongst themselves, that does help me out. You know what I say about nothing a blizzard just yet? Well, I left it on sort of weather is rolling, and it's decided now, oh, another missed checkpoint for someone. Now this is going to make things even more difficult. Not only were we having difficulty seeing the checkpoints in normal conditions, now I can barely see the trucks ahead of me. Oh, bugger. Bugger, this is the difficulties of the Blizzard Island, definitely living up to its name here. I'm just too far back. That silly mistake has cost me. It's very difficult. Again, everyone's driving identical vehicles. Very, very difficult to make up that time when it is lost. I think we might have lost some people as well through the joys of internet connection. Apparently, we're having more problems with Forza servers. Oh, that corner there. Actually, I'm literally driving blind. I am kind of guessing, following the nameplates up ahead. One of them's hit a house, so let's not follow that one through there. It's bouncy and horrible, and there's a checkpoint coming up here that we are going to hit, thankfully. Yeah, I've got the advantage in this little battle at the moment because I can follow I can see where the two of them are going and then pick the best option. However, I am now in that second place, and there is just no visibility This is incredible. I'm glad that they have gone for this sort of route with the weather. You know, they've made it properly extreme on on Horizon 3 here, and that's fantastic. However, it is also really, really difficult to race in at times and commentate and everything. Oh, pissed. Oh, God. Second place is a goner. Missed a checkpoint through there. I got away with that clip on the checkpoint. I might actually move myself up into second here, if we can see where the jump is and not clatter into it all. There's a whole nother lap to go. The leader is some 14 seconds down the road, and well done to anyone who has not missed a checkpoint. I think the leader will be the only one who has not missed a checkpoint in this mayhem, because this is a difficult enough circuit when it's completely clear visibility, but when it's gone to this, there is just no hope. Oh, now I've got to be the trailblazer through here. Everyone's in the fence behind me. I saw that. It's clearing up. Yes, we might actually be able to see on the final lap. I've also seen the leader for the first time in a very long time. By the looks of it, they may have missed a checkpoint or had a spin because they've lost 7 seconds. I don't think I'm quite got made up that much time. I've got quite that much skill as to be able to do that. Oh, this has been an intense race. A lot of concentration has been needed. Thankfully, the fight behind me has fallen back ever so slightly. We've got the wrong side of the hut, but that's fine. Didn't intend to. Clicked a bump wrong. Got forced that way. But we can recover it at least. There wasn't a checkpoint next to the hut. And now we have gone from that horrendous, I can't see, 20 metres in front of me, to now bright sunshine. Sure. I don't think that's how weather systems work. There we go. On to the ice lake we go. And we've got, we've got a little bit of margin back. I've caught, again, another second over the course of those couple of checkpoints. It's not going to be enough. I'm amazed. When I missed that checkpoint early on, I thought that was me done. I thought that was me done for an entertaining race. Thankfully, there had been 2 of us. I thought, well, at least I'll have some 1-2 race. But as the blizzard came in, it made everything exciting. And it will somehow be a second place for... Considering me and the Red Bull truck both missed checkpoints early... Well, on the opening lap. Second and third is not too bad going. God, that is a tough race in a blizzard. I think the cross-country events with those sort of weather conditions are so absurdly difficult with just no visibility going on. Makes for excitement, though. Oh, that was unlucky getting a DNF, I think, just outside the time with crossing the line there. Well... That was definitely a thing. Hopefully, more visibility and less missing checkpoints next time out. We're heading back up towards the top of the mountain for our next race. The Summit Challenge Scramble has got a couple of very, very nasty hairpins, and I'm at the back of the field again. Well, many cars to be overtaking. I quite like leaving the... I've set the weather to clear to begin with, but I have it on rolling, and I quite like the... almost random element. You're never quite sure what you might end up getting with these. We might get a horrendous blizzard halfway through. Oh, that's a tighter corner than I was expecting, and the truck ahead of me was expecting as well. Bloody hell, I didn't think we quite got into the hairpins. Someone's managed to... Yeah. These checkpoints are vicious when things are not quite going your way. Not being the greatest of starts, there are a few trucks out in the wall. There is some ice down here. I can't quite see. Oh, we're going to go the other side of that patch, and I think we might be able to possibly get a position in all of that. I think we did, although I think maybe... No, he hasn't quite got himself back to the inside. That's good. We are up a position as we now head into the very, very tight part of the course. Can I sneak a nose up the inside? No, I cannot. Hello. No, don't do that. Oh, bugger. Don't know if there's ice on the outside, but again, I've got a lot of work to do here. I don't think I'm going to be able to rely on blind and people missing checkpoints. Blinded by blizzard. That was what we were going for. My brain couldn't quite think of the right word. And yeah, checkpoints missed. We've got to do this the hard way. And yeah, we haven't got very many laps to make up the time. She'll give it a shot. Certainly with these conditions, mistakes, spinning of the vehicles is so much easier. It's so easy to make a silly mistake as you're trying to recover. There is an ice patch there that is quite a nasty one. I think the truck behind me has hit it, ended up straight in the fence. We're kind of catching back on to the tail end of the field here. if we can have a good couple of laps, we might be in contention for around 6th place. The leader is miles gone, in fact, on this. Oh, that is a really, really, really tight corner there. That's a deceptively tight corner. You don't really realise until you're on it immediately. We have caught up to the group, though. That's the important thing, so we can have some excitement in this video. Most critical. Always the fear when you're doing live races, live versus community and so on, that I get myself in trouble, make a mistake and just fall to the back of the field and have no one to race with for the entirety of the event. I'm guessing ghost truck means someone's missed checkpoints around here. Gonna phase out or phase into proper existence. Oh, that's the hole. The checkpoint's been run over and you can't quite see. Oh, there's another spinner on that exact. Admittedly, a little bit helped, I think. Maybe there is ice on the outside of that's causing people, because it's actually quite difficult to spin these all-wheel drive cars. And yeah, I suspect there might be some ice on the outside of that corner, or maybe it's the snowbank that's catching people out. I don't know. We're going to get a bump. I wasn't quite sure how fast the cars ahead of me were going to go through there, so I was a little bit cowardly, and the trucks behind were keen to give me a hurry up through there. Can we do anything down here? Oh, you see, I was about right on the brakes, but then trucks ahead of me were going a bit earlier. I had to squeeze, had to get across to try and avoid the ice patch, and now I've got somebody up my inside as well. Oh, we're going to end up almost 3 wide, heading towards this tight bugger of a corner. I might be able to make the most of all of this, though, and kind of come out on top. I'm trying to give vehicles space. We are going to be on the inside for turn 1. There's a pink truck in the wall, as many vehicles have gone. That shall be the new wall of champions, I think, because basically everyone has hit that. It's a really horrible corner. It's a really horrible corner. Because most of the corners on these courses are quite nice and wide. You can get away. Now, even a 90-degree corner, you can get away with carrying quite a lot of speed because there's just so much road to play with. But that one, there is just none. It is sudden wall. That's a real bugger of a turn as well. I keep wanting to dive down too soon, and you're going to end up missing the checkpoint on the inside. Can we do anything up here? I don't know. I'm kind of getting decent enough drive out of these. A podium would be quite nice if we could get that. Gee, the leader is so far gone in this. Again, help that we've been stuck fighting one another for large portions of the race, but that is miles clear of the pack. Oh, get turned through here. I can see a 3rd place up ahead, although 3rd place, again, still doing a pretty good job. 2nd is also a fair way clear of all of us. I'm not going to be able to do anything, I don't think. See, now we come into this really twisty section. This is a really nasty section. Pink Truck's going to get in trouble. No, he's done very well, actually, to avoid the ice there. This is a really twisted. If you're stuck alongside somebody, you get so compromised. 2nd place actually isn't as far away as I was expecting. Yeah, everyone getting compromised on their lines. I'm trying to go for that good exit again that has worked well for me once more. We've drawn alongside the brown truck. Don't push me wide of the checkpoint. I will give you enough space to make it. Oh no, I'm not going to be able to get past the wooden truck. Going to get boxed out. It was a really good move out of that final turn, and I'm loving that tight line to get a quick exit. However, couldn't quite make it stick that time. Fought back too well through those opening corners. Right, what can we do? Well, 2nd, 3rd, 4th are all closing up, which is good news for me. The brown truck is, I think, might have missed that checkpoint on the inside. I gave him space when I realised where he was. Somehow he's got away with that one. I am surprised, but there we go. The fight up ahead is still raging on. I've overshot the hairpin a little bit. I think I might have a truck right up my rear as well. This is a huge group of trucks that we have going on. The leader has buggered off and is missing out on a truly incredible battle. There's a little bit of a gap behind me, which is always comforting. But the leader has completely checked out of this incredible train of trucks around here. I'm not sure, though, that I can really do too much. I think I might be leaving mine in 3rd a little bit too long when we can get away with 2nd in some of these places. Oh, someone else is out in the fence. Careful on the exit here. We don't want to go too far to the left, otherwise you will be hitting that ice. But there is nothing, I don't think, that I can do unless there is any big argy-bargy. Oh, pink trucker seems to have stopped. I'm not sure if he missed a checkpoint or controller turn off or something like that. Never good when you see that. It's going to be a 4th place. I couldn't quite make it on the podium. Oh, had I made that pass on the wooden truck stick, I think I could have maybe even got up to 2nd. But I couldn't. I didn't make that stick, and that cost me so much time. I fell back and couldn't recover. That was a great battle, though. That was an incredible battle around there. The leader was miles clear of all of us. That's an impressive margin of victory when we're all racing identical cars. But, yeah, that circuit, again, a lot of fun with these crazy trophy trucks. Well, for our final race, we couldn't not go to the Snow Park cross-country circuit. These have been amazing to drive at all. Oh, for God's sake, game. It's not being nice to me now. We're at the back again. Yeah, these have been amazing to drive and been great fun racing them this evening. So what better place to take them than to one of the best tracks in this expansion? And I've got plenty of overtaking to be doing. As a poor start from the silver truck alongside me. It's a fantastic spectacle across the opening jump with these. Now I have, of course, got my little bit of clean air that is immediately going to become not clean air. I've used up my clean air bit. Everyone's in the fence again. Yeah, this is quite narrow for the trophy tracks, but admittedly this is more their sort of I say more the sort of race. I guess sort of stadium trucks would be more for this kind of thing. These are, what are these used for? I want to say like the Baja, but I'm not sure if that's quite the correct term. Don't know a huge amount. I don't know if these were ever actually raced kind of around stadiums and so on. But this is the sort of terrain that I kind of imagine these sort of trucks being raced around. Oh, carefully does it up towards the final hairpin. I thought I might get dive bombed. I was kind of committed already, and yeah, it's quite difficult actually getting overtakes and going too wide into that final hairpin because it's such a tight hairpin. You really want to turn down into the corner, which is very difficult to do when you've got cars alongside you, especially when you're not quite sure where them cars might be. Oh, that fence has caught someone out. Never good. Never good at all. That part of the track incredibly easily done. I haven't actually seen vehicles get stuck on the fences like that before, though. I've seen plenty of trucks clip them, but getting stuck on them is a little bit of a rarer occurrence. Oh, there's another one brushing the wall. Uh-oh, we go for an aerial overtake. I mean, that's one way to go from the outside to the inside. I'll be honest, I didn't expect that one to even vaguely get near to working, let alone as close as that did. Can we run... Trying the line that I was doing in the Morgan, slightly higher line through the corner, but car ahead of me actually got a very, very good run through that section. Up towards turn one we go once more. Try and make the most of what little banking there is low down on the course. Had to have a big lift, didn't want to end up in the boot of the vehicle ahead. We've got company coming for us though. We need to get a hurry on. I need to really get an overtake done around here. There is some Morse code going on right now and he's run wide. I'm going to have to pounce. I can't wait any longer, although I do think the truck that was catching me has gone through as well. Yep. A quick check behind me will confirm that I have got a truck very much right there, although they're now side by side. I'm wide. That's not helpful. That's not helpful at all. We're going to have to go defensive into this final corner. Park it on the apex, and that will do the job. Whew. This is a bloody intense race as well. They all are. There's really no easy races here in Blizzard Mountain. The leader is not really checking out as much as they did in the previous race. I was wondering if a wider line there might work. Use the bank to carry speed. It hasn't. It hasn't at all because we're all out of position further. I think you could probably get quicker around turn one with a wide line there, but you end up so far out of position for these chicanes and through the crash barriers that it's just not quite worth it. This corner is a real arse in these trucks. It's not quite flat out, but it's so close to being. And you so want to be flat out through there, you just can't quite do it. I'm going to have a sniff up the inside because the car ahead had a big wobble, and I will retake my fourth place. Defend the tight inside line. You've really got to be defensive when there's another truck around because it's such a tempting spot to go for a dive to try and overtake there. It is all very close at the front, although I think one of the leaders missed the checkpoint, and that will promote me up into third place. I did say it was looking close at the front briefly on the map, and then one teleported out of the way. So yeah, that's never helpful. I'm going to be forced wide here. Oh, side by side through there is not helpful. Side by side through there is not helpful at all. The red truck is back in the fight for the podium. I will get my vehicle. Well. I say back past. I didn't really have anywhere else I could go at that stage on the track. It has just started to snow. We're not going to be affected by that though, as we now bounce our way up towards the final corner. I will cover the inside as much as I can. The red truck dove to the inside, takes such a tight line. He's got no speed on the way out. I think he actually missed the checkpoint anyway. He gave it a go. I'll give him credit for that one. He did try it to to get the pass done there. I don't know what on earth that. Where did he got respawned? Fell miles down the order. Well, yeah. Once again, the snowpark track is incredible, incredible fun. I do score another podium for my truck. Yeah, that's a great track. The blizzard that came a lap too late to really affect us. This random weather is terrifying in these events. Yeah, trophy trucks were good fun. I kind of expected that they would be. In all honesty, you know, saying they have 850 horsepower, some 600 torque, and so on. Well, I haven't been more than that, to be honest. They're not quite as crazy Larry as you would imagine. I know we've got rear-wheel drive ones. They are actually very all-wheel drive. Sorry, they are actually very rear-drive biased still. I think they're not terribly crazy and awfully difficult to drive, which just means that you have some good fun racing. However, that is going to be it for this video, guys. We shall finish with some more celebratory donuts. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.